And a very beautiful morning welcome to all of you watching. Thank you for watching for our second arrival for today. We have Stalantic coming into the finish line. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. You're watching the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025 for our 8th arrival in the fleet of 43 strong. Our second pairs team to come in. Stalantic.
Come on, Anton! Come on, Silver!
Taking a very measured row into the harbour. World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025, the ultimate adventure of a lifetime. These guys have been rowing for just inside of 37 days, all the way from La Gomera in the Canaries to right here in Antigua in the Caribbean. 3,000 miles of ocean rowing. You can hear the cowbells up on the fort, the Swiss flag flying with pride. We are streaming live from English Harbour in Antigua, so there may be signal interruptions. They are possible. Thank you very much for your patience. Stalantic in the World's Toughest Row, representing Switzerland. Started on the 14th of December 2025, rowing in on the 20th of January at just before 9 a.m. in the morning. And what a glorious morning it is. Non-stop rowing, just realigning themselves up with the finish line. They are smiling and very happy to see all the support, and I'll just give you a quick look at that up on the fort. They'll know when they've crossed the finish line because a flare will go off on the fort. Finish officer Kavinia is up there waiting, watching the clock to get their timestamp. No engine, no sail, no support boat. They've been on board for 37 days. Continuous maintenance, safety checks. An Atlantic crossing that strips back life to the essentials. Anton and Stephen. Stephen is about to celebrate his birthday on the 27th of January. What a great way. Taking a moment to actually wave to their family and friends. Haven't even crossed the finish line yet. You can see the exhaustion. They are putting a lot in to make it across the line.
Come on!
They're experienced, competitive flat water and river rowers. They've got years of discipline behind them, repetitive training on predictable water. Obviously, the Atlantic is not that. This buoy now marks the crossing of the finish line. And then the flare will go, and the flare's gone. Now they can stop and take it all in.
Well done, boys! Welcome to Antigua! Yeah!
Oh, look at that. Stephen waving, Anton head down. You can feel the exhaustion from Anton there.
Yes, Anton!
Raw emotion.
Welcome to my home! It's called Antigua! You've done 3,000 miles! Yeah!
He can't believe it. Stephen's shaking his head, he can't believe it. They were shouting Stalantic. Okay, these guys are just composing themselves to have a little celebration on board in front of all of their people. Switzerland in the house. They're a very quiet team back in La Gomera, head down, calm, analytical, quietly competitive. They took a more northerly route than the rest of the fleet, which was paying off for quite some time. They held first position in the pairs category pretty much since the beginning, until about 5 days ago. 5 days ago, Gone Fishing, the winners of the pairs class, undertook them on the more southerly course. They had to deal with the heat at some points across the Atlantic, the light winds at some point when they really had to row, probably felt a lot more like a lake to them then. The slow days that really tested the morale. And the frustration eased by the strong partnership and strong decision making that they had on board. You see that strong partnership still stands. They had dolphins alongside the boat. Gave them a major morale lift as well. Very focused and competitive team, composed from the outset. Second pairs team to arrive in the world's toughest row, Atlantic 2025. Keep your messages of support coming in, guys. They are ready to set off their celebratory flares.
Yeah! 3,000 miles! You did it! You did it! You rode 3,000 miles! Welcome to Antigua! Yeah, boy! You rode 3,000 miles! Welcome to Antigua! Woo! Yeah! Come on! You did it!
And that's the arrival of Stalantic in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025. They have made it 3,000 miles across the Atlantic, all the way here from the Canaries to the Caribbean, coming in very tired, weary, lots of emotion. 8th out of 43 teams in the fleet this year. Really lovely. So these guys are going to row themselves into Nelson's dockyard to step onto land for the very first time in 37 days and give all of their lovely fans up there a big hug. So keep on this live. We're going to put up a holding screen and then we will come back to you once we're on land to watch their approach as they row to shore. So stick around and we'll see you very soon. Hello, welcome back to the World's Toughest Row, Atlantic 2025.
We can hear the bells from the family and friends have been running back from the boat, but they are here in time to celebrate Stalantic!
Finally, land is real after weeks of nothing but horizon. Pure exhaustion colliding with relief. are live in Nelson's Dockyard for the arrival of the second pairs team in the fleet this year. Stalantic on board Anton and Stephen. I got it wrong earlier. This is Anton to the left, Stephen to the right. All the relief and happiness to finally be here with their friends and family. Big support from Switzerland. These guys were rowing for
Just keep it outside here.
Togo opening eyes.
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. We will get Andy and indeed they do. Give it up for Stalantic.
One more time, guys. One more time.
Stalantic. Well done.
Yes, boys!
Okay, one more for Switzerland. This flag is becoming an ocean rowing flag. Are you okay?
Raw emotion there.
Okay? Take it behind me. Representing Switzerland, Stalantic! Incredible scenes, very emotional as well. Ladies and gentlemen, would we like to see Anton and Steve stand on land? Yes, we will.
He's so ready.
Here. Welcome to Antigua. Emotional scenes here at the dockyard once again today, as we have the second arrival. Another pair team coming in after 3,000 grueling miles across the Atlantic Ocean from La Gomera to Nelson's Dockyard, English Harbour. It's difficult not to be touched by this. We'll get some sugar in you, Steve. More hugs. The team have been away from Christmas, from New Year's. But good to see the family here again. Switzerland, the new ocean rowing nation. Stephen and Anton, it's time to step on to the podium. A few more hugs, and then time to step onto the podium.
Anton.
Legs are literally shaking.
I watched the live when they were heading towards the finish line, and I can guarantee you the last power in these arms were put into the oars for the last oar strokes after 3,000 miles. Anton and Stephen, let's go to the podium.
Live from back home.
Put this around your neck.
Let's get you on this side.
Stephen, you okay? You take this around your neck. Okay. If you need a chair, you need a chair. Oh, it's okay. No, no. Thank you. Take this around your neck. I'll just do an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, Stalantic, we have scream as they looked in La Gomera 3,000 miles ago and last year. There's slightly a little bit more beard on the faces. Are you okay, Stephen?
Yes.
Cool. As mentioned, they started their journey last year, December 14th, in La Gomera. They are now here safe and sound in beautiful Antigua after 37 days, 1 hour and 13 minutes. We have Kamilia here, fellow ocean rower, handing over some certificates of achievement from our adjudicator ocean rowing stats, also some gift bags with the very popular I Rode the Atlantic t-shirts, and indeed you did. Let's again make some noise for Stalantic! As mentioned, Switzerland is becoming a big ocean rowing nation. It's beautiful to see the red and white colors. I say that as a Dane as well. So, Stephen and Anton, the last oar strokes there in the entrance to English Harbour. That, I mean, I could tell it was the last strength you put into the oars. How was the feeling?
Actually, we didn't think of anything else in getting over the finish line. I think you saw it as I pushed always the wrong button on the auto tiller and just turned more and more to the wrong side. But yeah.
I thought you wanted to do a 360 just to enjoy one more round. Stephen, seeing family here, what does that mean to you?
It's a long time ago. It's all days I think to my family, and it's really cool that it is a so big group here. I'm so fucking happy.
The F word means something else in Swiss. It's just very pleased. A lot of challenges out there. You took quite a northerly route, and it really paid off for a long time of the race, and you were in the lead and strong. You were strong. We knew that. But tell us about the choice of route.
Actually, we didn't choose it. Our weather router chose it. We already realized the day before the race start, when we had the debrief, the brief before the race, and the route seemed to be quite northerly. And what we saw in the brief from Ian was more to the south, and we asked, is it too far north? And we just kept rowing, didn't think of anything else. And I think we didn't know, or we didn't knew more than you guys did. We just rowed.
The new guys in class, but now you are officially ocean rowers. Anything to say, and you can say it in your own language, to people back in Switzerland who are maybe thinking about taking on a challenge like this?
Well, good question. Can you hear it? It's often like that, and also it's yeah. I really don't know.
Anything to add?
In Schweizerdeutsch, kannst du in Schweizerdeutsch reden?
Findest du irgendwelche Worte?
Not yet.
These guys speak English without safety officers, so suddenly it's impossible to speak their own language. Family, you just have to get used to the English. But ladies and gentlemen, you witness it all here. Stalantic made it all the way across the Atlantic Ocean, 3,000 miles, into beautiful Nilsson's dockyard. After 37 days, 1 hour and 13 minutes. Let's give them a big hip hip parade. Stalantic, hip hip! Hooray! Stalantic, hip hip parade! And hip hip parade! That was my mistake. It's been a long morning.
Sit down, sit down.
In a bit, we're doing a live interview with Charlotte, but first, some sugar and a sit down. And you have come to the island where it's okay just to chill. Yeah.
It can be very overwhelming coming in to Nelson's dockyard with all what's going on after they've been alone together for over a month at sea. A bit of sugar. Very shaky getting off that boat. They put in everything.
If you sit down as well, then we do the
for the pairs win.
Just sit down, so you sit together. Look at me. Okay, much better.
Anton is much better. Over to Charlotte.
Hi guys.
Hey, hey.
How's it going?
It's a crazy feeling to stay here. Everything moves. But when I see the constructions, nothing moves. But yeah.
No, it's not moving.
It's
at
not
all.
moving, but it feels like.
It certainly does feel like it. So, did you have any seasickness at the beginning?
Not really.
Not really, yeah.
We threw up the first night, the first morning after, but after that, all good.
Right. So this is the land sickness side of that now. So you guys are used to rowing on rivers,
Yes.
lakes, or just
Lakes
river
and
row-
rivers.
Lakes and
Yeah.
rivers. How does the ocean differ?
It's much more fun. Yeah, with the waves. In the beginning, for me, I was a bit scared. Was not scared, but oh shit, high waves. And after 1-2 days, it begins to be a battle with the waves. So find a good wave to serve it, and yeah,
Enjoy
it was
the
cool.
ride.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really cool.
How did your friendship get tested? Did it get tested along the way at all?
Not really, actually. We thought it would be, or we might have conflicts on board because we are pretty different personalities, also different generations, different friend groups. Of course, some same friends from the rowing club, but still, we thought it would be a big thing. But we came along really perfect, communicated all the time, very good. It was. Couldn't think of someone better to do this with.
That's lovely. Do you feel like you learnt anything out there? Do you think there was anything the Atlantic taught you about life, about rowing?
We were really focused on the race, so in our head it was we want to win the double, and we pushed
All the time, yeah.
all the time, and
It was a bit like few things were not as expected. For example, we thought it might get boring, and we had to listen to audiobooks or whatever, to podcasts. We didn't listen to a single audiobook or podcast.
Really?
Just
No,
music all the
just
time,
music.
just rowing all night, all
just
day long.
pushing all day.
And it was really enjoyable the first half, and after that it got much harder. Still enjoyable, but then it was really a fight with the weather, with the route, with the other teams. But the first 2.5 weeks were completely gifted. It was,
Gifted,
yeah,
yeah.
it was so nice. Every day,
Really
every
enjoyable.
night. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right up there on the leaderboard. It was fascinating to see. You've got your friends, followers, everyone back home watching live on YouTube. Is there anything that you would like to say to them? And feel free to say that in Swiss German.
Ich habe Chance.
Mega cool, dass so viel gefolgt haben, dass sogar ein Musikvideo entstanden ist über uns. So, also for you, a cousin from me, he played a music song just for us, for the race, and it was so good motivation on the water when he sent us the video and the song, and yeah, we really feel the person at home who followed us, and it was really amazing and helpful.
Power of music that's personally made for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, it's been so lovely to see you arrive safe and sound into English Harbour. Thank you so much for your time, and now you can have a proper sit down and a proper rest, because you deserve it. So they're going to go off, get weighed. Passports have already been handed over for the official stuff to be done. And then a good bit of food. Look, they're even just getting weighed right here, right now. So just to see the difference in how much weight they may have lost or gained. In some instances, people gain weight. Very rarely. Put a lot of effort into the rowing. So that'll be interesting for them to see.
We are weighing the rowers here. They always lose some kilos.
Okay, thank you for another arrival in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025. Stalantic are in after 37 days on the ocean, 3,000 miles of rowing non-stop.
10% body weight lost. It's time to get some food delivered from couple number 4.
10% body weight loss. Amazing.
Let's give them a big applause. Hey. No more arrivals today. We have had 2. It's a good way to start the day. Tomorrow we are back with 3 more arrivals. Stay tuned.
3 more arrivals tomorrow. So yes, indeed. The 9th team coming in tomorrow will be Seas Life sometime in the morning, maybe around 10, 11 a.m. local time. And then we will have swiftly followed by Give Us a Wave at around 6 p.m. I think I saw the last time I looked on. Oh, Bestgol and next? Bestgol will be the 2nd team in tomorrow? Okay, so Seas Life, Give Us a Wave, Atlantic Highway and Bestgol all coming in tomorrow, maybe into the following morning, early hours of. So that's teams representing the UK and the Netherlands. So we look forward to greeting them all in safe and sound. As always, keep your eyes on the YB Races tracker. If you haven't downloaded it, be sure to download it so that you can look up World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025, and then you will see all the teams as they make their way across the Atlantic. They are soon here. We've got live arrivals all happening on YouTube, so if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's World's Toughest Row, and set your notifications so then you won't miss a moment of us going live for these arrivals. We start on the finish line, so you get a little moment of that at the beginning, and then of course when they come onto land. So if you missed any of it, of course you can always watch those back on YouTube. Thank you everybody for watching, for sharing, for supporting our teams. Continue to like, subscribe, continue to comment and support, and we continue to send all the love out to the teams, fair winds and following seas as well. Some of them are having a bit of a tricky time right now, but they're holding their course, they're managing their steering, and they're riding it out, because really and truly that's all you can do on the ocean. The most important thing is patience over power. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.